Hello? Hello? Hey, Grim. Hey, Crow. I know it's been a while since we saw Big Mew, huh? It's been little small Mew all the time. Hey, Clowny. Hi. Hi. Nice to meet your face. It's a Mew. Yeah, it's a Mew. It's been a hot minute. I know. It's always been small Mew. Unless you guys want me to change over to small Mew, I understand. She's more adorable than I am. It's okay. We all know the truth. We already know. Let me pull up the game for you guys. Bum, bum, bum. So, I'm not sure if you guys remember this or not. I miss Spider Mew. What's Spider Mew? Explain Spider Mew. What is Spider Mew? Who is Spider Mew? Oh, small Spider Mew. Yes. It took me a second to understand. You just want upside down Spider-Man quiches. That's all it is. I understand. They were pretty fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. But I felt like, it's been a hot minute since we saw Big Mew. I think it's time to bring her back. Unless you guys don't like Big Mew. I think you guys like Big Mew. You remind me of this Halloween MMD I watch every year. I get that a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I get that like a lot. But no, that was someone else who made one. That was another creator. Yeah, that was actually for Flying Swan. If you guys know who she was, she's my little sister. But not a lot of people know Flying Swan. But I met her in VR chat. That's where I got my face makeup. Was from her. I traded her my scythe for her face. I was like, hey, you want? It's like, your model looks almost like mine. Except, I didn't have the makeup or anything. I had a regular makeup with black lipstick. Even back then, my hair was white, and I had a blue and a red eye. Word? Yeah, word. Yeah, I'm old. I'm a boomer. VTuber. I'm a boomer. I've been streaming for 7 years as this. For 7 years already. I think it says 6 because I haven't updated because I'm lazy on my bio. But yeah. I call it makeup because I didn't have this originally until I met Flying Swan. And I traded her my scythe. Which I can't really show. Oh wait, yeah I can. I can show you. Hang on. I just gotta shrink. But as you can tell, when you get a better profile of me, there you go, this scythe. I traded her this scythe for her face. It was a great deal. Great deal. I thought it was worth it. It was my offer too. That was basically how we met. Was she and I were in the same world on VR chat back in the day, and she was just, yeah, it's huge, yeah, and I was very tiny. I was very zoomed out, so just to show you, it's a big scythe. But yeah, I met her, and yeah, I kind of approached her saying, "You look just like me. How?" I was like, "Oh, you're the Halloween person." And it's like, "I love your makeup. I'll trade you your face for my scythe." And she said yes, and I gave her my scythe. I love her though; she's the best.
I'm Honey.
But we do look alike. We like inspired each other. It was kind of weird. It's kind of cool though. How much for the scythe? You can't afford it, Crow. I'm sorry, can't afford. What else, Spectre? Like, hi, Clowny. Oh, I already said hi, Clowny. Sorry, Clowny. You want to pet me? I love it. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, we are very similar, and I think I'm the cuter one, to be honest. Shh, don't tell her that. It's okay. Excellent. Lamau. Hey, I'm just going off what their friends said. They're like, Swan, you're like the little sister, and this is your your HD big sister. And I'm like, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I think it's a corset because I changed it up to be nice and transparent. Mm-hmm. I'm here for it. Hell yeah. I'll steal the scythe from you. No, you won't, Spectre. You're a wolf, Spectre, and a ghost. You can't pick it up. I'm sorry. You know what's great about the scythe? Back in my cringy RP days in VR chat many moons ago, many moons ago, that scythe can cut flesh and spirit. And it was great. It was like, you can't cut me with a weapon. I'm a ghost. It's like, you know what a scythe does, right? Collect souls. And I was like, it's okay. I have another weapon around here. I wonder, do I have it equipped on this one? I don't. I have it on Meanie Miu. Hang on, let me bring her out. Meanie Miu, where you at? Where you at? There it is. So this is Meanie Miu. Again, back in my VR chat days when hoppos were a thing. Hi, I'm Meanie Miu. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. I have mittens. Yes. That was probably very loud. The scythe can cut through flesh and spirit, but Miu also has this. I actually got this from a game that I loved very, very much. Do you guys know what it is? Which game? It made a very loud noise when I whipped it out. Do you know the game? No? Yes? Bayonetta. Nice guess, but sadly, no, it is not from Bayonetta. It's a nice guess, though. I used this as a guitar as well in VR chat back in the days. I was like, I'm small enough, I could use this as a guitar. And no, not Monster Hunter, also a very good guess. But no, this blade came from .hack GU. From the main character in that series named Haseo. Yes. Little chainsaw sword immediately, I think Bayonetta. I don't blame you. But the chainsaw sword did not come from Bayonetta. The chainsaw sword is much older than Bayonetta. Yes. But yeah, this is Haseo's blade. Now you know. How'd I get it? Well, I do a lot of things. I look more evil in this mode. I forgot about that. I also have hearts in my eyes. Hang on. There we go. Little hearts. I love you. I love your face. Eee. Anyway, let's put her away and grab Miu, shall we? Oh, I forgot about the nice little whatchamafuzits? I already forgot what it's called. Hey, give me my voice back. My voice box broke. Awesome. There we go. Bop, 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 bop. Did you? How dare. You should have done that when Shmami was here. I love storytelling. I love them too. It's in my bio. I love stories. And that's what Slay the Princess is about. It's a story-based game. I'm like, okay. Let's see how fucked up and dark and mind-boggling it's gonna be. Oh gosh, my arm freaked the frack out. Arm. Oh, tracking. Gotta love tracking. Even during VR chat, tracking was yikes. Actually, I think it's one of my base stations that's actually busted right now. It's blinking red, so I'm pretty sure it means it's busted. I'm gonna have to Google it and see what's going on. The more you know with a star, yes, Crow. Let me see that sword. You know, I already put it away. I'm sorry. Let's see. I gotta go to work. I'm sorry. No problem, Clowny. No problem. It was nice meeting you, and I hope work goes by quickly. Take care, people. We will try. Bye, Clowny. Thank you again for stopping by. Oh my gosh, I lost my arm. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love your face. Bye. There goes the Clowny. Anyway, you guys wanted a kiss? Is that what's going on? I'll give you guys a kiss. Hang on. It's just been so long. Which one was my butt? Right. This Miu can do this. Wow. It's been such a long time since I messed with Miu. I forgot I can do this. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I forgot I can do this. Oh wow, everything changed too. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna have to fix this. It looks weird. You guys see the background? You see the outer edge? Oh wait, no, you guys don't. Okay, never mind. I don't have to fix shit. It just looks weird on my side, but I'm gonna have to fix it. My OC has a scythe, and it's a living rose. So does that mean it'll just die if not watered and, you know, in fertilizer? I remember when Miu had multiples and did a dance. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. We remember that. We do remember. We never forgetty. We'll just stare at you for a while. How does it make you guys feel knowing I'm staring at you? Just wait. Oh. That's all you wanted to do. I see you. I see you. Freaking debate the Mew into doing it. How rude. I see you. Freaking rude. How dare. How dare indeed. Anyway. Here you go. You guys get to chew from the big Mew since it's been a while. Love you bitches. And don't say I didn't ever said I didn't love your faces. Because I do. I say it all the time. Alright. Mew, you can go. Thank you. At least you guys had fun with it. Mew said they love us clip it. You won't. No one clips my shit. Nobody. And those who do clip my stuff, they end up doing a very bad job. I always question, like, so what's the clip about? It's just ambiance. What's going on when you clip? It's like, I fucked up the clipping, Mew. I'm sorry. It's like, well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. You try and make a funny, and your funny didn't work. Crow, clip it. Yeah, see, Spectre already knows. It's like, oh shit, Mew's talking about me. Push your work to someone else. I see how it is. I see how it is, Spectre. I'm just giving you shit, bud. Anyway, this is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audience. Please visit our website at blacktabbygames.com if you need a full list of the content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering images effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions can cause motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preference. You hear that, everybody? Be very careful. I'm lazy pup. What? I'm not lazy. Lies. Let's see. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and a new beginnings. This is a love story. Oh. My phone can't go fast to clip. It's true. Skill issue. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You have to know the joke's coming beforehand, Spectre. Predict it in the future. New game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Word.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Oh, my name is Explorer. Okay. Have you considered that maybe the only reason why she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? That's a good point. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh wow, there's actually quite a bit of options. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I always wanted to off Monarch. Viva la Revolution! Let's see. To just silently continue to the cabin or turn around and leave. Let's turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking
There's
about.
two voices. The hero and the narrator. There's two voices in my head. Killing a princess. That's bad. Me killing the princess in Code Vein. Hey, Code Vein's different when you kill the queen. And it wasn't in cold blood. She attacked you first.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Wow.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I'm forced. Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Jeez. Turns around again and leaves.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes, I
It's
am.
remarkably selfish, if
I
you
know.
ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should. That's what they get for dumping me in this world and asking me to kill someone for them. Finally, continue. Okay. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into
Your
this.
silence is deafening.
I know. Isn't it great?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting, is there? Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I'm going to start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep on trucking on through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I don't care. I'm just going to keep trucking around.
Here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Oh.
Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh.
But as you
Oh.
focus on
Oh.
your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction,
Oh.
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
The narrator's pissed. Almost reminds me of that one game. What was it called? Subliminal? The one with the bucket.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Hooray, we win! Oh wait, chapter 2? The Stranger?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Sounds
is
like
a
my
princess.
therapist. Oh
You're
no.
here to slay her.
Oh, I can't leave anymore. I can't just like turn around and leave. That option's gone. They removed it. That's not cool, okay. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Oh, here we go. This is
I
something.
can assure you that you're not dead and that the princess has yet to end the world. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And to answer your question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Voice of the Contrarian? So now there's 3 voices in my head.
World ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder
Wait.
what else we can do to ruin
This is not the narrator. Did he die too? Is this someone else?
If by ruining
No, there's a
my
narrator.
day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
So he's aware I have multiple voices in my head. Awesome. Proceed. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Yup, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay a princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
Mio is now Deadpool, having multiple voices in their head. Yes.
A warning before you.
There's a wall everywhere. A warning
She
before I
will
go?
lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she said. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore
I
him.
agree.
He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed. I want to listen to the other guy.
Area is wrong. A confusing patchwork.
Attack on
of
Titan wall?
materials,
Yep.
All projected across what's almost the
Oh.
same space. But
Look
sort
at
of
that.
Shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its
Yeah.
material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
That is true. It's world ending. There's no way a little knight's gonna do anything.
Take in the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I don't believe the
You can't just
narrator.
say that, but when everything here is so wrong.
I agree with the hero.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that
Sus.
action,
Yeah, 100% sus.
the world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
That is a good question.
Because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah, you're right. You're always
I'm going
describing
to
it.
stop doing my job. So you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Yeah, I know. In my country, when you slay another means for lay.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Enter the basement, take the blade, approach the mirror. You didn't say anything about that mirror on the wall. To the mirror!
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Or it's
There was a mirror a second ago.
yeah, where'd the
It's
mirror
gone.
go?
You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
That's suspicious. He took the mirror away from us. Fine, I'll take the super
Take the blade
sword.
from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really
Okay.
doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice. You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
So stupid.
Isn't this so much better?
I felt like Michael Myers or Ghostface. Step door. Nope.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess or...
Throw the blade out the window.
Ah, yes! Do it! Seriously.
Yes.
You throw the blade at the window.
This is like
glass
pissing off a
tower in the
DM. It's
cabin
great.
As your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The
I don't
world
know.
ends. Been there, done that.
Yep, you're right.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon. What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Oh, well, we're gonna die. He doesn't like us
The door
at
to
all.
the basement creaks
Oh, what the
open,
fuck?
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An
Oh.
odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
It is
If
trippy,
the
I
princess
agree.
lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi. What
Hi.
are you doing here?
I don't know.
Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave.
Mommy?
This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he
Yep.
threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yes! I like this guy. Let's see. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center stairs, take the soft stairs to the right. Alright, we'll take the harsh ones, fuck it.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows
Oh.
cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Did I freeze to death? I think we froze to death.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
I don't understand what's happening. But we're getting a lot of
Time
flashes.
disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless, repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Yeah, I think we froze to death.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are-
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
She's like, hi.
I
Okay.
feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still The same person I was at the top of the stair. Oh well, that was a trip. But now
That was a trip.
time to get back to our old devilish way. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to...
He's just being an ass, we remember, though. Still not sure if we can trust you, okay. Let's talk to her for a bit and try to get our bearings in. She seems normal. Sorry, I didn't realize I was here. Okay. What was your name? Let's see. Getting down here was weird. She pulled apart and back together. Do you know what happened to me? All I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're locked up down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was saying you're here to slay you. I guess we could be honest, right? I guess we're gonna ask her about this thing. Maybe we'll go with this one.
And do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened?
I think she's crazy. Probably.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done. Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. It's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. We're getting you out of here. Try to free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you, and I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade. Is this like an all-in-one thing? Yeah, this is an all-in-one thing. You do all three of these. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
That's not right.
Yes,
Go
it
on.
is.
Take a step forward.
Oh,
Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
hooray!
The blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
I don't believe that, and all these are different point of
Is
views.
this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Are they meshing together?
No, I don't.
Oh,
because
God,
this
they
isn't
are.
fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Before all what? Before
falls
all what?
apart.
Oh, falls apart?
I think he's gone.
He's gone? Did the narrator die? Did we stab the narrator? Is she the narrator?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
I don't fucking know.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Fusion.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh, that's trippy.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
I don't think we did.
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret.
You have to labor for regret, Crow.
Please.
I could just say nothing. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. I'll do my best. It's going to be okay. To just destroy everything, I'm not going to fix you and say nothing. And then, no. I kind of want to say nothing, but I also want to do... I don't think you can... You're supposed to be fixed. Damn it, Crow! We'll go with this one. Oh. A bunch of arms took her away. An illusion, the illusion of choice. When everything is possible and isn't. Okay. But you don't know if she had a chance to hear you reply. She's gone. Replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go?
I don't know.
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
Why not?
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
We're going to the mirror.
Don't do.
Ignore him. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know.
Final.
Final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. The body? It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Are you at the You are at the cabin. That does not look like a cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of fragile citizen? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the world beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy it? I think the explorer is we just ask questions, and these ones here is what actually precedes things. Okay. We'll try this one.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary Alliance? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creek.
The gift of the fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
What does that even mean?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's true.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. She is part of me, and part of me is her.
This is trippy. I like it.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. I know only that they are.
Attack or destroy the entity. What is this? We'll say what happens now.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So she wants me to kill more princesses so they can be fused to her? Let's see, how many more pieces do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
You see, I was sent to slay a princess, to stop her from destroying the world if I help you. Is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I get? Oh.
Until we meet again. Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back, I'll wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, she forced closed my game! She closed my game! What the fuck? Well then, that's something new. She closed my fucking game. Okay, let's boot up the game again. Was that meant to happen? Was she meant to close my game, or my game just closed?
Returned to me.
Oh.
Though we were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay, so she did force close my game. And she says I've returned. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh. And you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Bring
in the
this.
woods.
Bring
And
the
at the end of
stranger
that
to her.
path
You
is a
know
cabin.
it when you
And in the
see it.
basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
Let's see, do we get new dialogue? Sweet, I always wanted to. Oh, okay, let's see. Do I get some sort of reward? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with it ending? Forget it. Can someone else do it? Killing a princess seems kind of bad. Have you ever considered that maybe the only reason why she's going to end it? Let's see, in the end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
It looks like I ask all these questions. And then we go into these ones down here. Let's do all of them.
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you. Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I don't have the hero voice or the other guy on my
While I
head.
appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I miss my other two guys in my head. I don't like this.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Wow. Can someone else do
If only
it?
that were the case, but I don't make the rule. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
Serious? No, you have to.
Okay, fine, I go. Okay, I'm sold. Let's go. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do, and then saying I continue. But I'm forced to go no matter what. Okay. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing anything until I had a chance to meet with her face to face.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right? Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what the prize
It's
is?
a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
We'll go with this one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make
Alright.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
The wall's not around anymore. The wall's gone. Just starry skies. No Attack on Titan, guys.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Everything's not
entirely
all
bare.
whooshy.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool
Oh, the
you.
hero's back.
It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And
Oh.
there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That's true.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Why should I say it like
Against
that,
your
though?
better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping
I believe
to
in you,
accomplish
hero.
here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
See, ownership? Are you coming on to me?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she is.
She
I'm
wants
sure
to cut
of
her
it.
arm off.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. So you think I was just come down here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. So you're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe in.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If
That's a
I'm
good
supposed to
question.
be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
You're told enough. I was hoping you would tell me. No, but I'm sure that they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, if I'm not being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than to trust them. I guess we could deflect.
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
True, true.
But you don't really know me, do you?
Nope.
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Absolutely
She's right
not.
about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Too long. Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're...
We could go with this one. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. You get to know each other better while I decide what to do. We could do that one. Again, you out of here and examine the chains. Or we could do that. I kind of want to leave her here for a little bit. See what she does, like she lashes out on us. But I also want to see the chain. I only want to see the chain. I don't want to tell her I want to get her out. I just want to see if it's even possible, because I don't see... Then again, well, it's just cutting off her arm. But you want to see the chain for some reason. We'll go with this one.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stair.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I don't think she's bluffing either.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job. You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Nope, committing.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece.
Oh.
I won't forget what you did.
and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Oh no. Just go to sleep.
Maybe the banging and wailing will stop. Just don't pay attention. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Looks like she broke her arm.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gill. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh man, that's again? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I die. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it. Shh! What if he hears us? That's a very
Paranoid.
good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit!
Paranoid. We got a new voice.
Yourself
Paranoid.
Very hard pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world. We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Let's assume I'm telling you the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work? No comment. Well,
no comment.
Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right, and your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other does. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or Have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Why are we the only one who can? Let's talk about this
be quick
princess.
about it.
I think just being around her in the end, shutting down all my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To quote you from the last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Who locked her in there?
Locked her in that basement.
People?
And I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate.
People locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special.
Fucking hero.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
Why being all cagey? Why are you
I've told you
not telling
everything
me?
you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cab. You see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
I agree with
Great.
paranoid.
Now, if you don't...
Proceed. Turn around and
This is
leave.
good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there. Seriously? You're just going to turn
Yep.
around and leave? Do you even...
Are we gonna do the whole thing? Alright, continue. That's what we did last time. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going to the cabin. I think that's the one I clicked on. Yes, definitely I know where I'm going. Nope. Just nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down. That's strange.
Oh, we're now back here.
You're really... but fine.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
Things are getting fuzzy?
What's going on? Where are we?
I don't know, things
It's
are getting
finally
fuzzy.
happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
We finally cracked. The world around you is unround. Physically, the physical matter replaced by a texture, nothing. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling of sound of many sounds, indulgently pulsed louder as something other comes closer. You already know what dwells in the empty space. The hands. Fiddlers probes across the fabric of reality. Extremities found your consciousness and wraps themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confused, why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance, fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, the vessel is full of you. It is useless to use it if it doesn't bring more gifts. force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. Rigging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation. Oh. Return to your destined path or face the consequences. It's called denial.
You're here.
Alright. Let's see, have a concern. Let's see, no more princess. Someone else do it. Forget it. And consider do some sort of reward. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Let's just go.
You make your way up.
Proceeding to the cabin. No walls, nothing
The
crazy.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely the blade. You take
Okay, we got the blade. We're going back in
Who's
here.
there?
She sounds.
Don't let it fool you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck.
Alright, this
hero.
time we told her we were down here to
Walk
kill her.
down the stairs and lock eyes. She's so focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can.
This time we'll keep it.
You ignore the trembling in your hand.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steep.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Was that squint at the princess while holding onto the blade?
You stare at the princess.
Squinting.
She squints back.
The two of you are gonna do this forever.
Yes.
You squint,
So does she.
at least nobody's dying.
You're going to have to make.
Okay, we'll drop it.
The blade tumbles
Thank you.
against your batter. We'll be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. You can't. I'm guessing, well,
But she isn't. She is.
oh,
You know.
Let's examine the chain.
Have to be kidding. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to they're large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine trying.
if you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's some.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Let's see, I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe there's the key still lying around somewhere up there. And I thought maybe I can at least find something to break it free. Let's go with the first
That
one.
would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to find. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but you're here to slay. You'll shout, I'll repeat myself once again. You're here. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would be easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Everyone for
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like.
Say the princess, slay the princess, save the princess.
Against your better
Oh!
judgment, you place the
She's
blade
just staring at me with the big old puppy dog eyes. What the heck?
of a massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No,
Oh.
we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
We're leaving together.
No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait. this
He's
isn't fair.
controlling
You
us.
can't just do that. Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat. With an almost, her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
You cheated. You took control of my body. Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path. You're here to slay.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first... Don't forget what he did to us the last time.
Spectic.
around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
I love the
There's
different
got to
voices
be a
you
way
get.
out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep... I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oh? What happened? Oh, okay. I was frozen for a second. It's like, wait, why can't I move? It's because I was scratching my head. And I was like, oh.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large?
I don't know what you're
I
talking
told you
about.
about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
You're a broken record. Shut up.
She will lie. Yeah. No, I didn't. Just ignore
Wink.
this clown and focus on
I missed it. I thought it was the exact same, so I started clicking too much.
the interior.
Oh, this
of the
place is
cabin
different.
is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine
now it's
blade
bolted.
perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want.
Approach a mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that
Then it
Reach
disappears.
forward, but there was a mirror, and now it's gone.
If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back. Good idea.
Alright, we got the blade again.
Harsh but controlled.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Maybe.
You walk down
Oh
the
wow,
stairs
she's completely
and lock
chained
eyes
up
with
this
the
time.
princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there will be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
What happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave.
Oh, so it's the same
I found
her.
myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things
That's
work.
true.
And she's
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now, as much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use.
It's complicated things. How?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to a situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were.
What? Nah,
I
nah, nah,
shouldn't
nah.
say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important.
Necessary.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more
How is
I
it ever
say, the
helpful
more
to be
your
in the
mind will
dark?
swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
I won't either.
Fine. But you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Let's see.
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in.
Why not? I have a knife.
I need you ambulatory if you... I wouldn't do that.
And why?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it.
That's all the reason we need to investigate.
I agree. Let's
What
look
if
at
he's
it.
telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Inspect it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's that supposed to
Sounds
mean?
bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't
magical.
bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across...
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck
Yep,
here now?
we're stuck. Become your own jailer.
Yes.
Awesome.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we?
That
That's
is funny.
What are we
I agree.
supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll...
That's horrible.
We'll starve, yeah?
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
You
Just
and the
wait.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time, it passes and passes and passes. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything.
How exactly does that work?
It just.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And
Wow.
after that,
More
let me
passage.
guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first. A bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's getting darker.
And they get larger. You continue to wait in
Yep.
silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes.
So after a
as the
while,
roots
just the wall
push
behind us would
themselves
break, and that's how
through
we
the
get free?
increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And?
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh? She got taken. Oh. Time to leave
She's
the
gone.
narrator. Yep.
Where did she go? And there's that mirror again.
Let's see. Of course, you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. This is gonna. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. Being here before, you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
It's not the end. Sorry, other side. It's gonna be. It's the end for me, but for me, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Feels too good to be true.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror and you gaze into your reflection. The blout? You've grown. Oh? We've grown. We've got bigger. Large, quiet area. Proceeds to the cabin. Oh, yeah, there she is. She's different now. Yeah, at the cabin.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Let's see, are you the same being that we met before? How much has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Let's see, when this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know, that's the end of this. Once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, as if I'm supposed to the Paul's choices around me, why can't I not do the same thing I've done before? You have been kind to me than anyone else I met. I thank you. What will we do?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So I have to kill her in one playthrough, is what she's saying.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Hey, Goofy Blue Goober, happy you. What you been up to? Tell me, oh, Goofy Blue. Tell me the things. Do a nice little shout out for the Goofy. Oh, Fallout 76, nice. I hope you had fun in it. I hope you had a good stream.
Do not mourn.
Thank you again for the Reiki Raid.
She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay, let's see. Is there a workbench around here? That's
So welcome to a nice trippy story time. Story time with me.
Why are you there?
What do you want to do? Okay. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you. I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Oh, that's deep. Now we're ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Bang! She killed us. Again. The guarded vessel. Bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the woods. And at
Okay.
the end of that, you're here to slay.
I wonder what new voice in my head I get. I don't see new dialogue.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit!
You make your way up the
No new voice popped in my head.
The
And it's
interior
old
of the cabin
interior.
is almost entirely bare. The blade.
Alright, take the blade again. We enter the
The
basement.
door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Oh, are you now?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Good luck, hero.
Good luck,
Yeah.
hero. You walk down the stairs. She's so. Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me.
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we.
Alright, this time we're gonna hold
You
the blade
ignore the
tight.
trembling in your hand.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason. So, you should just...
She's unarmed.
I think what we did was we squinted at her. Let's see. I'm not dropping
Then
it.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, we're gonna do the squint
You
thing.
stare at them. She squints. The two of
We're squinting again.
At least know you're going.
We could drop the blade. Or kill her. We'll drop the blade. We'll save the killing for the next
The
one.
blade
Thank you.
against your. Will be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish.
So here we are. What an
Alright.
awkward start to a relationship.
Wonder if we did everything so far. No, we didn't. There's one more thing we haven't done.
Oh,
You know.
Alright, we're gonna examine the chain again.
Have to. You walk up. They're large and heavy.
and guess
Maybe it's doubtful.
Let's see, I'm gonna go check upstairs, maybe. If there isn't, you have any ideas? Let's see. Alright, so the first option we had was to say, like, can we not cut off your arm? But it's not showing that this time. So we're gonna go with this one.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way
And the
out
door
of
is slammed
basement.
shut, yeah.
Someone else here. You try the one. You
Alright,
make your way
return.
back. Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The
Yep.
knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like.
Alright, we're gonna cut her arm off
The
again.
blade is. She didn't so much as utter. How is she so?
Okay, and now the narrator's gonna
We've
control
got
my
this, the
body.
princess of wait. This isn't watch me.
Alright, and then we have warn her, which is already grayed out. We just click slay.
Bring the blade down and plump. Okay. As though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But
bet
I
you
don't have
could.
to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Give up.
Thank you. Swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air, but she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
Oh,
You drop the blade. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a
boom.
ringing in your ears. ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly. It can't just end. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
You die. The tower?
You're on a path. You're here to... Again, what is... A warn. She will lie. We might as well just
Voice of the
pledge
broken.
ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just
Even the hero hates his new voice. Oh no.
rescue her, given the stakes of the situation. So, if that's what you want. The interior of
Whoa.
the cabin is larger and more grandiose
Looks like this
than
is
its
where we
humble
need to be.
exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. Why do we feel so? We don't feel small. We are small.
To the mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
We touched the mirror.
Reach forward. We should count ourselves lucky.
Take the blade.
Take
Enter.
the door to the basement creaks open. Huh. This is actually kind of... It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her booming voice.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was...
Yeah, it's booming.
She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Getting you down the steps.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort. Every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight.
Wow, she's huge.
Her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You
Little
brought
bird?
that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp, but we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
I'm pretty sure if I say no, I'm gonna kneel anyway.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that need.
Do it. It's what she...
No objections here. Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but...
I don't like it
Once
either.
your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Let's see. We can't make any of these choices? Interesting.
You reach forward and grasp.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand there.
I hate you so much, all of you. Stop making me do things.
You can feel a creaking tension
I'm gonna
between
need here
body
forever.
and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand.
What?
What?
You have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward.
And this.
We'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
For
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you...
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't... As you take another step forward,
broken
the blade
nerd.
digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to... It's what she wants. You, heroic.
Freaking broken,
what are you
stop.
doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece. At least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next. Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps.
Or a pet.
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it?
That is.
Yes, how thoughtful of it. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this.
Yeah, I agree with the hero.
Just one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Pledge yourself. I said no. How come this one's showing? We'll try.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs. Crew, we can do this. You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me.
You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chin. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
Damn.
You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never going to get a happy ending here. Well, don't let those be your final.
Is she going to be
You
taken
saved
by the
world.
hands or
That's
not?
worth something, I guess.
She didn't get taken
Regardless
by the
of how you
hands.
feel about it, it's finally
We died. Wait, this is chapter 3? Oh.
You're on a path in the woods.
The
At the
Broken's
end of
crying.
the path. Okay, what the hell is that? I think he's upset. What's he got to be upset about? We just killed
Stubborn.
a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was.
You're damn right we did.
Oh. I right
Can't
clicked.
say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us. You're being too generous. He did get us killed. All right, enough chatter. I've got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it. Okay, great, you're listening. If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods. This is just great. Let me... Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here. This is all...
Yeah, it's all different.
Precisely. And if you've given me 2 seconds... Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted. You knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me. That's not really an answer. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So You'd better take things serious. Don't worry. We only need this one last go at things. You'd better hope that's true. And don't let that inflated ego get in the way of doing your job.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now. You're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop. What?
All the voices. Say to yourself that you know more than you're letting on. You want to go into the cabin, then you better tell us everything. Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, if I just stay here, do anything else, I hit the point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. Might as well proceed to the cabin.
I can't. Anything I say at this point is... In fact, I probably shouldn't. I trust that if you've been here before, it means you... Really? That's it.
He just wants to keep things going the way they are. But we've been given a second chance.
I get it. You're conflicted. You've been through a... I will tell you one thing, which is that even now, you are capable of stopping her and saving the world from ruin.
Ew.
Good. We're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself... That's it? No, I'd rather not waste any more time. That's fine by me.
Alright, we're going in.
The interior of the cabin is a place that
Oh, it's a
feels
black
long
mirror again.
There was once an elegance to its construction, but that is how it was. That's horrible. You did this. The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine... The blade is your implement.
Yeah, I mentioned the mirror last time either.
Mirror?
Why?
There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Just to tell us where the door is. I don't...
Dang it, I keep right-clicking by accident.
What are you trying to say?
If they succumb to madness, that's something in...
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just...
Approach the mirror without the knife.
You step forward. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating?
Why do you keep saying last time? This is the first time I've ever been here.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping...
Don't you want to know what we'll see? We won't be able to see anything. Smash it. Do whatever you want with it. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides up. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the dark. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow. The air is her voice. A bed.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've...
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you...
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't... She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination.
But we don't have a knife.
We're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Hey, Craig. What's up,
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying. And we've got the means to do... If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. That's why you're here. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted stream. Princess stands in the center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered...
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains
Thank you for
against
the hydration.
the cuff around her wrist, and then, with
She
a
breaks free.
nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground. She is loose, and she is coming for...
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out anyway. It's kicking and screaming.
Give up on destroying the world, have we? What happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry what I did to you. Please just listen to me and then fight back.
No. I don't care about your words. I care about getting my pound of
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. Horrifying squelch. You are unwound.
I hope you weren't planning
I was
on
a bird?
dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Oh, I chose right. Because now she got absorbed. Alright, now we get to go back in. Let's see. You always say that. Okay. Approach mirror. Don't even talk to the voices. We just go. Approach a mirror. Gaze into the reflection. How do we look? They're decayed. You're withered. Alright. What the hell is that thing? Yes. Feel better?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Let's see, it doesn't matter how many times I go back, the last one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery.
Is that me, princess? Sure. Just, sure.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace. If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt. We will know when we near our destination.
Okay, so we're not close.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what choices we make. Got it.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
We're going
I
back.
will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
She karate chopped us.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay.
Alright.
You make your way up the short.
No voices in my head, it's just me, the narrator.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement. You take the blade. The door to the basement creaks open. Her
Karate
voice
chop times
carries
1,000,
up
yeah.
the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Okay, so the hero's still back.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. You walk down the. She's so. Focus on the task.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. Then why did you bring a knife with you?
Don't you dare. It's fine.
Okay, we're gonna drop the knife.
That will be fine. Don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, would you get out? How would I get you out of here?
can't.
She doesn't know.
Her shot. She is.
Still the same. Still the same. She won't tell us her name.
Oh.
You know.
Slay the princess. Let's see. I'm getting you out of here. Me, a quick question. Alright.
If you don't have the...
Doubtful.
Besides me cutting off your hand, I'll try this one again.
I'll be here.
You with someone. You're sure. You try.
Thunder, blood, or grave. Thunder, blood, or grave? Grave, I guess.
You make your way back to the easier for everyone.
I heard the door, the knife.
You won't.
Oh, I can't save the princess this time. I guess I'll just kill her.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened. It's an act. She's unarmed. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking the two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever. Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back, though every inch of you is in pain. The princess probably has it worse. We can still turn this around.
Nope, we can't click the other ones anymore.
You steal your... Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Chapter 2. Anniversary.
You're on a path. You're here to... I can assure you that if he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear you, right? That's fine.
Stubborn's back.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cap. That's the spirit. A warning. She will lie. The point of the princess. Crystal. Let's just get...
So we got Stubborn back.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would
Oh,
suggest.
this is new.
The blade is your implement. You walk... What are you talking... You read... But there... And now it's gone.
I always touch the
So all
mirror.
of us
I don't know why, I
stop
just
up.
like touching the mirror.
Her fear.
Is that another challenger?
This isn't what... Good. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let you... As you descend
Oh,
the
she's
final step, The form of the princess
Is that
comes
what this
into
time?
view. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Oh, we heard all that, Mr. Nair. A lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. Well, actually, here's it for you. See, I'm not saying I'm not here to fight. I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. And that's what I was going to do, slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! Turns around and leaves. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Some of these are really funny. I heard breaking into pieces and my brain went, Mommy? Of course I did. Spectre too, apparently.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you Of course,
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Don't judge my brain. It's filthy. I see. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around. Free her? You aren't.
Who says I want to be free?
What do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists. Is that really too...
Yeah. Especially
that last part, yeah.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought. Because it doesn't matter if we die again.
That's true, we'll get another opportunity to fight for our life.
We don't know that for sure.
Let's see, I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack, like how we're still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing. Attack the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! Attempt to free the princess. I guess we could give her what she wants. But yes. We can do the exploring
What is there
thing.
to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There, don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
You haven't decided? We talked more than enough last time. Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just
Fight to the
stalling
death.
because you're scared
You heard
I'm going
her.
to kill
I'm
you?
calling the law. Bringer from...
If you
from-
want to
okay.
talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer.
Nah, I don't trust that. Attempt to free the princess. Just seems like I'm gonna get my face bashed in. So let's fight!
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself. Here we go. Let's make... Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Let's go, stubborn.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the... You can hear her chains snap as you strike. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
More 7.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through. Don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through.
Let's see. Get on openings and outmaneuver her. Strike at her heart head on. Okay.
That's your plan then. That's your plan.
Yep.
Push off the ground. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum. Your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins. Pull it out. We'll try a different O. We can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in a...
Keep pushing.
Princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
She's enjoying it.
Yes. You finally get it, don't you? Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter. We're fine! You barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said, we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it.
I know, right?
It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it.
Yeah, metaphorical. Can we say that nothing exists outside of us? There's more in the world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on the way here. Actually, I think I'm done fighting you. I don't think this is healthy for either of us. Picks up the blade again.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single...
It does sound like two immortals fighting.
...lethal blow. Wait, does that mean dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and... No, it's not. We're just getting started. But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get. Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ah! I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she... No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
Yep, she's not dead.
We're all shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering.
She
That's all we
clearly
need.
Never actually died. You just missed her heart. That's oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally. Oh, well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything?
Yeah, it's only spill facts. You only tell us the facts of what actually happens in the scenarios.
Everything.
You said you knew facts, and you told us the facts of everything. Because you knew everything. It's at the end.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
There you go, bloodlust and pure rage, nice.
Hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. Then we get...
Then we get
yes.
up.
And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess exchange
Damn.
devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay, isn't it?
Everything's untethering.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
What is this place?
Did we do
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it?
It's the far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Griff just stumbles and her body
I feel
slumps.
so tired.
She's gone. And there's...
Alright, we approach the mirror again. And we're going to touch it. What do we see this time? The remains. You're unraveled. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin area. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Is it... What do you think? Anything out there? You think it's real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Let's see. When you send it back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are mine, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have a vessel? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Okay, that's valid. How many more vessels we need? One more?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you? Let's see. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. I'm ready to go back. We'll go with this one.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart.
Alright, so she's saying it doesn't really matter. I'm ready.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here.
Here we can practice.
You're on the
fierce
path.
vessel.
You're here to...
Let's see. Explore. Inner world. Guess she's locked up. Everything's the same. Alright.
You make your way up.
Go to the cabin. No walls.
The interior of the blade is your implement.
Why was it like just go inside without the blade?
The door to the base, her voice
Hello?
is hypnotized. Don't let it fool you.
I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you, Lie. I'm
How
here to
many
save
times do I have to...
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with... She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay...
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets...
see what I can do.
You're only making this more...
Thank you.
You're making a... No. You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the... They're large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess...
Any ideas if we
Maybe
don't
there's
find
some
you?
way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost... If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be attempting something. You try to... You make your way easier for everyone. Look at the...
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, and I don't have my knife.
Rising in the princess's...
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Whoa.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing
Did not
through
expect
her limb
that.
with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clack. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, or we could use it to... You won't like what happened.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your bet, you cut.
She has blood on her mouth this time.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little... She didn't so much as utter a... No. She did. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically. How is she still smiling after everything?
Yeah, she's just smiling.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes as the princess... Wait, watch me.
No.
What are you...
No.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, but the princess dodges, stumbling back against... Stop it. Stop trying...
No, we're gonna resist
the blade.
again.
Move as your body remains frozen.
We both know this isn't...
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Rigid. How did you call my hand rigid?
I'm sorry.
She plunges it into your...
Oh.
Stay strong. For her sake. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't...
This is new. I'm sorry.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheek. It can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your everything goes dark. And you die.
The damsel.
You're on a... You're here to... I can assure you...
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have...
So
Oh,
all of
smitten.
the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got
Oh
in the
gosh.
works.
It just reminds me of like Seth Brannigan from
We'll see
Futurama.
about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
No, I'm gonna listen
Sounds
to
like he's the
Smitten.
sort who'd sacrifice.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I like Smitten.
A warning, she will love it. I think we've already...
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
Proceed to the cabin. Smitten's just funny.
The interior
Oh,
of
it's
the
this place
cabin
again.
is clean and elegant. Its stone walls
Oh wait, no, it's not.
draped
It looks the
in
same.
fine-threaded
That's the other one, but
tapestries.
this little
A
thing's
prison
new.
befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table.
And there's a mirror
with
here, so this
pristine
is it.
blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Let's go touch the mirror.
What are you talking?
Touch the mirror.
You reach for there, but now it's gone.
No, there's no mirror.
Pity.
Yep.
We could have a feather out.
Okay, we're just gonna enter the basement again without taking
The
that
door
knife
to the
again.
basement creaked, but it's still a stone. A soft voice.
Hello? Is someone...
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
I'll be hearing little bells
Not much
already.
until now, but you're taking this a little too far. You barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Sure,
You
manipulation.
walk down the stairs.
Oh, look, she's
and
more
lock eyes
princess-like.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can
My
hear
spirit.
my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Do you hear that? She said we're
Dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Shut up, narrator.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible
This
for
is
you,
horrible.
maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world...
Oops. Return.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's
Yes.
lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do...
No, I'm gonna let him distract me. Let's see, I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? Sorry about last time. The narrator who sent me to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Or just rescue the future. Well,
Another version of me was pushed to...
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all.
She took that in stride.
Yeah, she did. Took
to
that
a
stride.
surprising
Wow.
extent. But that's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm.
What?
Really?
She's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I bet we
We're
can.
arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles. She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
That is actually a fair
She
point.
didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go.
So we can explore all these before we rescue her? What happened after I
You
died?
died, and now we're talking.
In this one?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a
No, I don't want the world to end. Let's see. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them. We'll just go with the neutral
At
route.
least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long.
If
She wasn't confused for
clearly
long.
She didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Rescue princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths.
Titanic
and
depths.
If you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
He has
That's
all
true.
strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh wow, it actually does
Approach
slip
the
out.
princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
We rolled a nat 20, guys.
We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Ugh, what is that?
If only you had a weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
Power of love on our side.
What do we do now?
We leave and then we have a whole lot to figure out what's the next. What do we do now? Wow. Wow, Spectre. That sounds perfect.
Princess takes your hand. the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do. And look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening.
You're the
You don't have to
hero.
mope about it.
Even the hero's like, we made the choices. This is happening. Don't need to mope about it, Mr. Narrator.
You'll mope about it.
I will mope.
Was the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way
Ugh,
she
how
smiles
dare
at
you.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar. Did I do that last time? You should
Yes,
know
you did.
that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't
Mhm,
fair.
mhm.
But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true
Are we gonna roll a nat 20 and open the door with the power of love?
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to.
Yes, I'm gonna listen to that
every
delusional
word of
voice.
that Delusional voice.
I'm gonna
just
listen
along
to
for
it.
the ride at this point.
Yep, same here. I'm just along with the ride. I think I got this. Opens the door yourself. I think we can open it if we try to get her. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door.
Together.
Blech. And
And
the lock clicks, and the door creaks.
are you kidding?
Are you
We rolled a nat
kidding?
20, baby.
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and
You're not doing that.
This, aren't you?
Yes,
Take
I am
every
enjoying it.
opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I hate you too, narrator.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Yes.
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Romantic haze. Your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved.
And now she's gonna get
I'm
taken.
cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
There she goes.
Is that a...
Alright, we're approaching the mirror once more. Let's gaze upon it. What do we see this time? You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you
I think
me?
you know what I am.
Ooh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. The narrator broke out! And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into a jagged sharp of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see you. Let's see. We actually can explore quite a bit. We can destroy the mirror.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Is there something like that before? Has every narrator really been this difficult, this different? Let's see. I have many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to destroy you. What'll happen if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, a little piece of you breaks. Let's see, are you part of me or are you something else? Let's see, I met you many times. Have you been the same all along? If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
You're the long quiet.
The clap of my honey buns keep away.
Hey, Kosher!
Bunny, it's time for you to play as bait.
I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? See, what is a princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
So if you made us, then I want you to know. Then I want to know that this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all this hubris? For everything you've done to us, you think anyone deserves to live? Do you know that thing won't just be worse if we destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Does anyone else know about this? I don't want to be a god, I want to be me. A god? I always knew I was special. Others like you said something like that before. Has Erinator really been different? Let's see, I have more questions. Let me destroy you. Quite about the... Every time I ask you something, but you, are you part of me? Why couldn't you just tell me all this from the start? Can I just will her into something small? Many times. Are you a god? Or were you a god? I wasn't supposed to see all this. How did you die? Why did you make her a princess? Of all the things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't you just be like an ant or a slice of soggy bread? How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? What if neither of us leaves this place? Does that work? Can we just like stay here together and leave the people out there alone? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do for them? There's a lot of questions and it looks like I only can ask like 5 more things. Hi, I'm stopping by just to say have a good stream. Oh, thanks, Kosher. Have a good sleep if that's what you're off to do. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. That's true, I did die plenty of times.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put 2 infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion. I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that. Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it. Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Hmm. How
I
did you
killed
die?
myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
Alright, last question. Death of the author. Ran out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die, for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Let's see, I haven't decided. Say nothing. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Oh. As the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet of vast... What's that? The long quiet. It is you all along. Okay. The vast and innocent God. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin. A loving vessel bringing the damsel to her. When you arrive to the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Or is there? Things were shaken. Whoa! Did I just get tackled by a bunch of naked people? I indeed got tackled by a bunch of naked ones.
I can finally see you. And
Oh, hi.
you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Wait, so we're both gods made by another god who end up killing himself to have us kill each other to save the people in the world? I'm not sure how that applies. I really don't. God damn it, Spectre. I miss you too. Okay. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? Let's see. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There are so many more stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave? See, don't you have a say in all this? Why does it fall onto me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Dang it. Hit right clicking. So are we the same side of the same coin type of thing? Because she said she's forever shifting and she contains a little bit of death, but I am the long quiet. So wouldn't that mean I am the beginning and the end? Type of thing?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning
Yeah, see? Beginning and end.
Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Okay, so she's life and death, and I'm the beginning and the end. Got it. Okay. Let's talk things through. I still have so many questions, and I need answers before I can make before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. Can't do that. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what road I walked if all of them would lead us to this very moment? Let's see. There has to be another way. This just can't come down to me either destroying you or letting you out.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, your liver drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. Then there's no need for you to fight with me now. Whenever you're ready, we can move together. Hand in loving hand.
Oh,
Sensation of bleeding.
that's so cool. So whatever path you went on, you get to relive it.
Living comes back in vivid color. A past that is also present. A pain that is everything and yet nothing at all. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulder?
Yeah, hurt each other. I won't. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender. But it was.
Triumph does not exist without defeat. Birth does not exist without death. It is through conflict that we create beauty. What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Let's see, I'm not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. I don't fear death, not anymore. But what am I if I am not a body? I won't engage with this. I get it. Remain silent.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be, and exist. To question everything is to deny the proof of reality that lies in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. In believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. But even then, you remembered the impermanence of the material, and watched as the walls of your prison decayed into nothing.
That's
be
true.
impermanent is not to end, but to change. And for the world to be impermanent is to make finite the suffering of all things. Would you strip that gift away and leave them all to suffer in their permanence?
See, that would be torture.
Or, in time, would they see it as a curse?
Let's see, as a clash between you, Epit, you begin to shake. You will rapidly dissolve.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe when you get to sit above it all. Okay. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? Let's see. I can't let this happen. Kill her. See, I had to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't just be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you go free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I'm kind of I'm curious about this one. I'm curious about that one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is true.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
So which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Alright. You have no idea how good it is. It is to hear you. Let's see, I could do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I can do this out here on my own.
Then let's go.
Oh? What's happening?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
We're in the sordid time. Oh, look outside! She's outside!
Do you need me to describe that? That'd be nice. A little comfort.
Oh, look, the others are back.
Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Let's see. I like that description now, if you don't mind, for old time's sakes. Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of...
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
This is the first fucker we met who was funny. Narrator gone.
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Alright. No resistance. Can you describe? Okay. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I kind of sad to see him go. Alright, we're gonna grab the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can... So, you're not gonna suggest we throw it out the... No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with, but You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice. There's the guy I know.
Let's see. Throw it out the window anyway.
You actually did it! I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways.
Yay!
It's like you've finally left the nest. Yeah, just like that it's gone, isn't it? Blade tossed, glass shattered. I guess we'll have to make do without it. There's your third beat. Hey! You're right. Good work. That was really funny.
I'm glad he liked it. Alright, into the basement.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We
that's
don't know
good.
what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Mm-hmm.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't
Or freezing us to death.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Sit with them. I never got a chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you. You, at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you, okay? I don't want to be a god. Are you the same you you are out there? What if we just leave? I think the only thing left for us to do is leave.
He'd hate...
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take their hand in yours. I always wanted to leave with you, but I don't like being a god. Let's see. Not knowing is exactly why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. Doesn't matter what it means. It matters what we're leaving together. It only matters that we're leaving together. That's all that I want. Isn't that the same thing? I guess in retrospect, all of it is just the same thing. Yes, it's just me and you. We'll go with the last one. Do a quick save.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Are you two gonna be okay alone? Thanks for everything. Are you sure you don't want to come?
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Leave with the princess. You led the princess. It follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. Spy as you ascend, in comfortable silence falling in space that used to be flooded with violence in the words of noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixated on the door's cabin. You can see the tension seize them. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existences. They have no part to play anymore. and they know this, yet they still are. And then they cross the room to the door outside. You follow their confident steps.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together. With someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Say I love you. Who's going over the door? Are you ready? None of us knows what's gonna be like out there in that over there. Let's just do this one.
And we love you too.
That's nice. I think we got a good ending. Slay the princess created. And what happens next? Whatever it is, you're doing it together. Aww. I mean, did this say it was a love story? Did this say it was? So yeah, it's just two gods just literally being together, and they were pitted to kill one each other. Did we really destroy different realities and multiverses? Possibly. But one thing's for sure, we didn't destroy all of them. I mean, this one here that we end up leaving is the one that we did not destroy because we left. And everyone who supported us along the way. Our song, finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. What? What does that mean in parentheses? It's just like finish the game. Like, the good ending doesn't count. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here is a track order for the special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can. Hide the UI by hitting H. H. You know what? I might as well take a picture of this. Why not? I'll take a picture. Snapples. Perfect. Let's see. Join the Discord, join the mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else. Let's see. Export, make your playlist, play our other games, and return to the main menu. We did it, guys. We completed a game. Let me look up the things we got unlocked and don't have unlocked, shall we? Where is it? 21% of all of them have been unlocked. Just 21. I have 97. Holy crap. I'm guessing there's different stories we could have gone through. Like, constantly keep on attack, like, trying to kill her and shit. The scorpion, it was in your nature. That shouldn't have worked. Take the bait from your foe. Terminal velocity frozen. Strike me down. Oh, you could be a pacifist. So instead of fighting the demon, you're like, no. And she'll just beat you up and you're like, no. Oh. That's new. I guess if you just stare long enough, this happens. That's kind of cool. Well, I like that. That was a nice game. That was nice. A little over our allotted time, but I think it was worth it. What do you guys think? Did you guys like it? I hope you guys liked it. If you guys didn't like it, I'll be sad. I like story time. Let's see. Our allotted time has ended. I have to go to bed. I got to work in the AMs. So let's go see who we can bully, shall we? Who can we go bully? Bully, 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 rocking everywhere. Bully, 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 rocking everywhere. And Tantress is playing some party animals. Maybe we go bother her. Yeah, I think we'll go bother her. Let's go beat her up. I mean, send her love. Our love and support.
I'm honey.
How dare? How dare you, Spectre? It was okay. Just okay. I loved it. I thought it was grand. Makes me want to play other story-based games that I have. I have another one. And you guys weren't around. I play the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. That was perhaps for most of your guys' time. You guys weren't here for that kind of stuff. But I love games like that. It was good times, good times. Maybe we'll do another stream of Slay the Princess and try to do different dialogue choices. Yeah. I know we were gonna play Spider-Man, but I got really sucked into Slay the Princess. I like really sucked into it. But you know. It is what it is. Maybe we'll have time to squeeze in some more Spider-Mans on Sunday. I think Saturday's up in the air for something. Yeah, because it's called I have it as Finished Things. So yeah, Spider-Man will most likely be Saturday. Send me the waifu cup now. It's my cup. Why do you want a waifu cup? Explain that. But anyway, I hope you guys like Slay the Princess. I liked it a lot. Oh my goodness, Grim's already over there. I see you, Grim. I see you over there. Anyway, till next time, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful night or day or whatever. I'll see you all next time, which will be Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Had to think about it. I was like, what day would it be? Anyway, bye-bye. Ah, get out of here.